Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, FIFA is returning again. So what we're going to be doing today is a career mode like normal, it's a normal managerial career mode. However, I've swapped the relegated and promoted clubs, I've taken over Nottingham Forest, and there is a rule as to who we can sign. Now every season, obviously during the transfer window, you try and sign the best players. Naturally, you're trying to get as good as possible. However, I'm going to be a little bit restricted to that. I'm only allowed to sign players who've been relegated with their club the year before, so I can only sign players from relegated clubs. That makes it quite difficult, and we're going to be long in that process until we win the Champions League and get a team of relegated players that have won the Champions League. So, see what happens. Starting off though, we obviously always get the future star, and I am actually going to use the future star. One big issue that we've got with the fact I've picked Nottingham Forest is that the team, well, it's not good, is it? It's not a good team. So I've got a lot of work to do, and obviously I can only sign the players from Burnley, Watford and Norwich, and they haven't got great players. And of course a lot of players are in on loan that I can't sign because they weren't from a relegated club. So it's making the task a little bit more difficult, but that's the point really. Now what I'm going to do is make it a little bit harder for myself. I'm going to go through all the training drills, do all of them, and then sign the players after, which means that some players might have already gone by that point. Hopefully not, but obviously I don't really want to film me doing the training drills because it's going to take a while to edit. So I'll come back to you when I've done them all, and we'll see who's available to sign. I've spent basically the whole month trying to sell older players to get the average age of the squad a bit further down and be able to, bring in some younger players with the money that I've got. But only one person's actually accepted a move, and that's Bong. He's gone to Swansea for 400k. And that's the only transfer that's happened all month. So the first signing we have gone on to make is Emmanuel Dennis. We needed a striker, Keenan Davis on loan. I wasn't really that sure about, so we've signed Emmanuel Dennis from Watford, and that should be hopefully quite a few goals scored. We've had another outgoing here, as you can see. Jack Colback has gone to FC Midtjylland, so he's gone from Nottingham Forest to European football. So fair play. Another position I really wanted to strengthen in was the midfielder role, so we've gone and signed Imran Souza, something like that, from Watford. You can see that Watford definitely have the stronger players to raid from, so 2 Watford players have been signed. I don't think I'm going to be able to make any more signings in the transfer window, but Souza's definitely a good signing. So going into the first game of the season, this is the team that we're going to be going in with. It's not too bad. I think we can definitely make a name for ourselves in the league. Can we stay up? That remains to be seen. It is still a fairly low rated squad, but if we get relegated, it's not the worst thing in the world because I get a year to just build up the team. But we'll find out what happens. First game of the season is against Liverpool, so that'll be fun. Oh god, oh Jesus. Sam Surridge has gone out on loan for a 1-year loan to Levante. Hopefully get a little bit of game time. He won't get any game time here, so might as well. You might call me a little bit crazy for this, but I've decided to go ahead and sign Ben Foster. Now, I know he's 38 years of age, but he's still going to be the highest rated goalkeeper, and he's dirt cheap, so I might as well. Let's get into January. Let's get into January. Oh, it's not great. I mean, I'll take it because I thought we were going to be bottom. With 3 points behind safety, it's not terrible, but it's not ideal. So there we go, no signings have been made. We've got to go in with this team, which, I mean, God help us. I almost want to get relegated so we can have a year in the Championship, smash that out, win the league there, and then hopefully the dynamic potential will go up and stuff for the players, but let's see what happens. No, we missed out by 1 point. 1 point, really? Fulham and Bournemouth are the 2 teams that will join us in Championship. Well, Man United win the league, and Liverpool came 5th. Arsenal came 10th. Alright, so that's the end of Season 1. Let's get into Season 2. Season 2, Championship football. Let's get to work. The board have given us a hefty budget to work with. For a Championship team, that's a good budget. I'll take that. Straight away I can see we haven't got a left back, so that's definitely first order. The first signing we absolutely had to make was a left back, so we signed Anthony Robinson from Fulham. Another signing that I really wanted to make was a signing in the attacking midfielder role. I'm also going to try and make another, but the first one we've got It's the man who's actually now at Liverpool, Fabio Carvalho. I'm really happy about that. Obviously young, high rated, good potential, good signing. I really wanted to try and get a backup for Emmanuel Dennis in case he gets injured, and Dominic Solanke feels like the perfect player, high rated, but not enough to overtake Dennis, and can get goals as well off the bench, so that felt like a good signing to make. A huge signing made here. Harry Wilson has joined the club. He's going to be playing in the attacking midfielder role. That really feels like it's a big statement signing. Just to get goals. I came to the realisation I only had one left back in the club, so I thought I might as well go get a backup. Zamura from Bournemouth. I don't really know who he is, but he's like young and has decent rating, so it might have decent potential. He's going to be there basically to sit on the bench and be a rotation, but not a bad option. We're not quite done with you just yet, Fulham. We've signed your main goalkeeper now, Marek Rodak. He's going to be the last signing of the summer. We've weakened Fulham a lot. We've also got to keep an eye on who gets relegated from the Premier League, because obviously if we go back up, we can then sign the players that have gone down, or even if we stay down, we can just sign. You get the point. This team feels like a team, if you know what I mean. Like the first season, I was really unsure and I wasn't really happy with the squad that we've got. Now I'm a lot happier. Okay, I'll definitely take that. We are sitting second in the championship table in the automatic promotion places. We're looking very certain to get at least playoffs with 14 points ahead of 7th, so in that area, obviously now we go for my promotion, but I'll definitely take second, yeah. Oh god, we've ruined Fulham. We have ruined Fulham so bad. One position I was a little bit worried about was the right back slot. I wasn't really sure on the guy we had, so we've gone to Fulham again and we've signed Kenny Tete from Fulham. Bournemouth haven't actually got any good right backs. I was hoping I could raid them for a good right back, but they didn't really have one. So Tete, welcome to the club. That's the end of January, so let's get to the end of the season. And we've done it, we're back in the Premier League after one attempt. Centurions, 101 points. That is exactly what the doctor ordered. The FA Cup was won by Liverpool. We lost the Carabao Cup final, 3-2. That is devastating, that could have been his first trophy. You know exactly who I'm thinking. They got relegated along with Burnley and Sheffield United. I will come back tomorrow probably and do this this another half of the video. Other parts of the video. So, oh my god, look at the team. This is how the team ended. That's actually a really good team. Christ. See you all tomorrow. Day number 2, season number 3, back in the Premier League. Let's get into it. So the relegated teams last season were Newcastle, Sheffield and Burnley. I'm pretty sure it was. I just had a look as well before I recorded. There's a player or two in particular that I'm definitely looking at. I think you can work out one of them for sure if you know anything about football. It's going to be quite difficult to get in, but I'm going to try. And we have completed the big signing that I wanted to make. Alan St-Maximin has signed for the club for just over 40 million, which I think is actually a decent deal. That's going to boost the squad so much, it's a joke. Sorry, who's that? That's Wallace. That's the guy from Wallace and Gromit, I swear. Who the fuck is that? That ain't the Burnley manager, bro. What? This is a signing I don't think many people will have expected me to make, but Nathan Collins has joined the club. The centre back is still only 22 years old. He's going to be my highest rated centre back at 78. I honestly think that's a very good piece of business. So there we go then. This is the team that we are taking into the first half of the season. I want to say we should be fighting for European football, but the backline does worry me. Up front from midfield to attack, I think we're golden. We're looking really good. It's the backline that worries me a little bit. Obviously, Tete at right back, like a 77 centre back for 78. Robinson, it's just a bit of a weaker backline, but hopefully that shouldn't change much, and the attacking line will carry us. Let's be optimistic. Let's say we're going to fight for European football. We'll see. This isn't what I expected to be seeing. We're top of the Premier League. Sorry? How are we top of the league? Spurs are 12th. How are we top of the Premier League? How are Fulham in the Premier League? Didn't they finish like 12th? I don't know what's going on. Well, we're top of the Premier League. What? Although it does literally take us to lose one game. It does take us to lose one game. City, Chelsea, and Arsenal all win, and we finish and we're fourth. It's really close. But why the hell are we top of the league? Brennan Johnson's a 86. This guy's a monster. I'm in shock at what's going on here. Oh my god, look at his next 3 games. Christ. Well, not next 3 Premier League games anyway. Jesus. I was hoping I could try and sign a right back before the end of the window just to strengthen up the defence a little bit, but unfortunately that couldn't happen, so I have to really go into the second half of the season with the same team, just with that guy on the bench. I don't think we can win it, but let's try and just continue for the European football. I'll just be happy with any form of Europe next year. Okay, it's quite a bit of a drop off from, well, the middle of the season. We've actually finished 17 points behind Chelsea in the end, but we've qualified for the Europa League, which I'll definitely take. I was thinking if there was any chance of qualifying for Europe, it'd be the Conference League and nothing more, so I'll definitely take 5th place, European football. Not too bad. We lost the FA Cup final to Newcastle. We literally took the best player. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I'm fuming. Really? I mean, Newcastle just went on like an unreal run, to be fair. Oh, fuck's sake, man. Carabao Cup was won by Chelsea. Man City won the Champions League final against Roma, which is an interesting one. And Liverpool won the Europa League against Frankfurt. How the hell did they end up in the Europa League? Did they just finish in that position? They did. Wow. 6 wins out of 6 as well. Unreal. And Hoffenheim won the Conference League. Leeds United, Fulham and Blackburn have gone down. The only one really where I feel like there's a bit of hope is Leeds. They might have some alright players, but apart from that, not much hope. But that's it for Season 3. We've qualified for the Europa League. I'm very happy with how it's gone. Let's get into Season 4. We're back. Day number 3, or for you, literally 2 seconds ago. But I'm back. Another day, and today I want to get this challenge done. I'm going to keep recording until somebody gets home, my brother, my parents, whoever, and I've got like an hour or 2 to do it, so I'm just going to smash it out, try and get as close as possible, and hopefully maybe get the challenge done. We qualified for Europe last year, we qualified for the Europa League, so we've obviously got that to concentrate on as well, and the teams that got relegated were Blackburn, Leeds and Fulham. There's a fly in here somewhere that keeps buzzing, but we'll allow that. And I'm going to have a look at who they've got. I think Leeds is going to be my best opportunity to get some good players. I'm hoping they'll still have Rafinha, Calvin Phillips maybe, and maybe a couple of other players that they might keep. Ivan Millier could be a good option, but obviously I've got Rodak in goal, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. It'd be really nice if I could get a right back, but the only one who I see who could maybe have a good right back is probably Leeds. So I mean, we'll wait and see with that, won't we? We've had the first outgoing of the transfer window. Jordan Smith has gone to West Brom, literally surplus to requirements, like we don't need him, so another £1 million in the bank, we'll take it. A second outgoing here as Harvey Pratt goes to Real Betis on loan. I've got a really good feeling about that loan. I feel like he's going to grow quite a lot. Obviously, he is the future star that we got at the start of the episode. Just won't get game time here, so I might as well send him somewhere that he will. A big first transfer of the summer, Timothy Livramento. Is it Timothy? I don't know what his first name is. I think it is. Livramento joins the club from Leeds United, the right back, 80 overall. Going to be his best right back. Still young. Seems like the perfect signing. A big issue that I've found is that it's basically impossible to sign a good centre back. You have to strike very lucky with the teams that get relegated. So what I've decided is I'm just going to bolster up the attack as much as possible to get as many goals as possible. So we've gone ahead and signed an attacking midfielder, Sheparenko, I think that's how you pronounce it, to go in place of Harry Wilson, a bit higher rated, a bit younger, hopefully more goals. Another player has left the club, Cafu, not the good Cafu, but this Cafu has gone to Hamburger for 1.4 million. Not too bad. I honestly think we're one good centre back away from greatness. Like, I genuinely think we're one good centre back away, and that's what's so frustrating. One more piece of business I wanted to do was to send this guy out on loan, Fauna. We have sent him on loan to Montpellier for 1 year. We've been dealt a very nice Europa League group here. Stade de Rennes, sorry. Young Boys and Apoel. We should finish top. Let's get into January. Okay, can I live with that? I can live with it, but like the situation last season, there's 5 points between 8th and 2nd, so it's definitely not a secure Champions League place, but I'll take the fact that we're there at the moment. If I'm honest, I didn't really want to do this sale, but Harry Wilson really wanted out of the club, and we've managed to sell him to Bayern for just over 40 million. There's not many better players I can get, to be honest. It's not ideal, but we have managed to find a replacement. Oscar from Leeds. I think every signing has been from Leeds. Is not as high rated as Harry Wilson, and actually costs a little bit more, but I needed to get a backup to replace him, so there we are. So that's the end of the January transfer window. The two aims that we want to get for the end of the season is Champions League qualification and maybe win the Europa League. We'll see. Let's get into it. We're finishing a Champions League place. We're going to the Champions League next year. 3rd place. I'll definitely take that. 5 points behind top of the league. We're 1 point off finishing 2nd. That's actually a really close race, really, between 5th and 2nd. So definitely take that. The FA Cup was won by Wolves. I don't know why it took me so long to work out. We lost the Carabao Cup final to Villa. We are not getting any luck in these finals. I think is that the 3rd time we've lost the Carabao Cup final? Really? Chelsea won the Champions League against Arsenal. That's an interesting one. We've won the Europa League as well. Oh, this is amazing. We've won the Europa League. 3-2 against Monaco. So even if we didn't get top 4, we'd have got Champions League football anyway. We actually won the Europa League. Nottingham Forest are back. The Conference League was won by Atalanta, or also better known as Bergamo Calcio, for some reason. The teams relegated were Leicester, West Brom and Burnley. I like the fact that Leicester have gone down instead of Southampton. I feel like there's going to be a little bit of potential there. Unfortunately though, it's time to say goodbye to the GOAT, Ben Foster, retiring at the end of the season. Goodbye, legends. I also have to say goodbye to Alex Mighton, who I really don't want to get rid of, but he put in a transfer request. I couldn't remove it, and I can't give him a contract. And he's not even joining a team, so I might be able to get him in free agency with a bit of luck, but I don't think they'll let you do it, so it's a bit of a shame. So that's it for season 4, Champions League qualification, Europa League winners, very, very good season. Let's get to season 5. Christ. Okay, we're back. Season number 5. I know I literally said it about 5 seconds ago for you, but I can't remember what season it is. I think it's season 5. Let's have a look. 21, 22, 23, 23, 24, 25. Season 5? Season 5. Season 5. Season 5. Leicester, West Brom and Burnley. I've got a lot of hope for Leicester. I'm hoping they're going to have a couple of good centre-backs. Let's have a look. The first signing I wanted to make was a centre-back one, and we've managed to do just that. Manuel Akanji, 84 rated, signs for the club. Are you joking me? No, please. Please let me sign him. Fuck. We have had our first departure from the club. Figueroa. This guy has gone to Trabzonspor for 1.4 million. There wasn't really any more players I could buy that's going to improve the squad on the pitch, so what I've decided to do is spend the rest of my money on a big super sub player. Tsygankov, the Ukrainian, has signed from Leicester for 60 million, and that's a big player to come off the bench. I'm here to try and win the Champions League now. I want to win the Champions League this year. Therefore, I've just got to throw everything out the window and just sign the best players. Compare what the team looks like now to the team at the start of the episode. It's like night and day. This team is a machine. Like, this is a very, very strong squad. 92 Brennan Johnson, 90 rated Carvalho, 88 Loser. Like, we've got a very good team here. I think we can go deep in the Champions League with a bit of luck. Another transfer out going here as Xander Silva finally gets a move away from the club. He goes to Pacos Ferreira for 1.4 million again. I swear my last like 4 sales have all been for 1,450,000. Can we get another transfer fee, please? We have been dealt a difficult group in the Champions League. Juventus, Hoffenheim and Galatasaray. 3 pretty solid teams at this stage in career mode, so it's definitely a tough group. But that means absolutely nothing. I want the Premier League, I want the Champions League, I want everything we can possibly win. This season, I want it to be special. We are not sitting pretty in the Premier League at all. 7th place. We've got a game in hand on every team above us, which means we can go to third if we win. But this isn't a good sight. We've topped our Champions League group though, and that is what matters. The Champions League is what we're here to win, not the Premier League. Champions League is main priority, so unbeaten, 3 wins, 3 draws, 12 points. Let's see what we've got in the round of 16. Okay, we've been drawn up against Olympique Marseille, which could have been better, could have been worse. I think we'd probably favourites to go through, but knowing FIFA, who knows what's going to happen. The other teams, there isn't a bad team here. It's a really strong round of 16 here, so it's going to be tough, really tough to win. We haven't really got any money to work with for the January transfer window, so I don't think I'll get any bit deals done. If anything happens, I'll show you, but I doubt it. If not, let's get to the round of 16 game. Pratt has gone out on loan to AC Milan on a short-term loan till the end of the season. Hopefully, get a little bit of growth going. Here we go then. Leg number 1 away at Marseille. Let's get a good start. I don't know if away goals counts on this game, but let's get a win and get it comfortable. Going into the home leg, it's a 2-1 win. Loser and Brennan Johnson getting the goals. I'll take it, but I would have liked to have been a bit more comfortable. Leg number 2 then. A draw is all we need to get to the quarterfinals. Nottingham Forest, come on. I'll take a 1-1 draw. We get a 2-1 win. There we go. Dominic Solanke and Shaparenko. We're into the quarterfinal. And we've been drawn against Leverkusen, which I don't want to speak too soon, but I think that's the best draw we could have got. But it's still going to be really difficult. Don't get me wrong, it's still going to be tough. Here we go then. Leg number 1 away at Leverkusen in the quarterfinals. Let's get off to a good start. Can we get a win in Germany? We can get a 3-1 win. That is very nice. Leg number 2 then to get into the semi-final at home to Leverkusen. We've got a 2-goal lead. Can we hold it? Can we get into the semi-final of the Champions League? We can. 4-0 win. 7-1 on aggregate. That's really good. And it is AC Milan in the semi-final. AC Milan knocked out Real Madrid 3-2 on aggregate. So this is going to be tough. Don't get me wrong. This is going to be a tough one. You've got to be good if you're knocking out Real Madrid at this stage in career mode. Here we go then. Leg number 1. They've got a very good team. From what I can see, they've got a very good team. Please, lads, I don't want to go through another season, and by the looks of it, we're a shambles in the Premier League. We might not even qualify in top 4, so we need to win these. Leg number 1 at home to AC Milan. It's a 2-1 loss, and Brennan Johnson suspended. Oh my god, this is going to be tough. The task is so difficult. Win at the San Siro, and we go to the Champions League final. Draw or lose, and we're out. Even if we win, we have to win by more than 1 goal, or we might lose on penalties. Brennan Johnson suspended. I'm actually nervous. I don't want to go through another 2 years of this. Please, Nottingham Forest, to get to the Champions League final. It's a 2-1 loss. We're out of the Champions League in the semi-finals. And that means I've got to go through another year or 2 of this. That's heartbreaking stuff. It really is. We've not even qualified for European football. Forget finishing top 4. We've not even finished in the top 6. We need to have won the FA Cup, or we don't get any European football next year. There is a God. There is some sort of God. We've won the FA Cup, which means we're in the Europa League, I think. We'll take it, but that means I've got to go for at least 2 more years or 2 more seasons of this. And that just makes it even more delayed on the video coming out. Fuck! Liverpool won the Carabao Cup. The Champions League was won by Atletico Madrid, so that's who we'd have played in the final. The Europa League was won by Monaco, who I think we beat last year, so they've got the revenge. Fair play to them. And the Conference League was won by Aston Villa. A disappointing end to the season. This is what the team is looking like. Honestly, I think another defensive signing, and we could have won the Champions League next year. But as it is, we're going to be in the Europa League. Next year, I'm going all guns blazing. I'm here to win the Premier League, win the Europa League. The teams that got relegated were Stoke, Watford and Bournemouth. Listen, I'd be surprised if there's any good players I can sign from there, but we'll have a look anyway. That's it for Season 5. Let's get into Season 6. What? Okay, I'm back. Season number 6. I look like a mess because I've literally woken up, got in the shower, and come and recorded. So yeah, but today I'm getting this done. I've got all day. I'm recording until I get this done. I'm literally running out of storage on my computer because of how many seasons this is taking. So I need to get this done quick. Last episode we lost to AC Milan in the semi-final, and now this season we're not even in the Champions League. We are in the Europa League though because we won the FA Cup from what I remember. So I mean, if we don't win it, it's a travesty. We won it with a worse team than what we have now, so we should win it again. This is what the team is looking like. A lot of the players are out on international duty. With a bit of luck, we'll get a good defensive signing today, but I don't know, because the teams that got relegated were Stoke, Bournemouth and Watford. I don't know if they've got anyone good. We'll have to find out on the scouting report. That being said, let's get into the business. I'm really trying to focus on getting a good bench just for, like, obviously coming off the bench for an impact on the pitch. So we've gone ahead and signed Julian Aude from Watford, the backup left back. It's going to be better than the full back we've got on the bench at the moment, Tete, so just seems like the only signing I could really make. The star boy Harvey Pratt has gone out on loan to Bologna on a year-long loan. He literally doesn't even make the bench at this point, so might as well send him on loan. Might grow a little bit, hopefully. I am really just trying to bolster up the squad depth. Obviously, it'd be nice to have some good players on the bench, and it'd be nice to have a couple in reserve as well, just in case. So this guy, Malik Theo, the centre-back, signing from Watford, 80 overall, decent little player. Quite a cheap price as well, so I'll definitely take it. I think this is going to be the last signing I make. This guy, Ranks, I think is pronounced. The Belgian midfielder, 82 overall, is going to be a good option off the bench. Good signing, and I think this squad's pretty much complete. And I mean, you look at this squad now, I don't really see where there's any weaknesses, you know. The defence is definitely looking better. Obviously, I'd have liked a better left back, but Aude was the best one I could get, so he's good off the bench. Even the bench is solid, and like even on the reserves, we've got okay players that can do a job. Like, this team feels good. This season, I've got to go for everything. I want the Premier League. Minimum, I want top 4. This team has to qualify for top 4. We want Champions League next year. I want to win the Europa League. I want to fight to win the Premier League. I want it all. It's a good start, lads. It's a good start. They've handed us a nice Europa League group, I think. I don't know how good Genk and Rangers is going to be at this point, but we should be okay. That's all the business done for this window. Let's have a check-in and see where we are in January. Oh my word, I know I said we wanted to win the Premier League. I didn't expect us to be 17 points clear in January. We've lost one game all season. I think that was the opening game against Arsenal. What the hell? There was literally no need for me to do any business this January. Like, the team's already good enough. There's nobody I can buy who's even going to improve the bench at this point. So let's just get to the end of the season, smash it out, and then get to the Champions League next season. And there we go, Premier League champions for the first time in the episode. Bit of a disappointing end to the season from what I could see. Lost a couple of games and stuff like that, but listen, we've won the Premier League by 11 points. If you'd told me that at the start of the episode, at the start of this season, sorry, I'd have bitten your hand off. No, I'd have... what's the saying? I'd have taken it. Anyway, yeah, won the Premier League by 11 points. Champions League qualification, very happy. The bad streak in cup finals continues though, as we lose the FA Cup final to Man City. The Carabao Cup was won by Man United. Where did we finish? We lost early. Really early. We lost to Swansea. Jesus. The Champions League was won by Man United, so they finally retain a Champions League trophy. And Chelsea won the Europa League. We weren't even in the final. Who did we lose to? Okay, we lost to Chelsea. Not great, but losing to the winners hurts that little bit less. And Everton won the Conference League. They finally get a trophy. Fuming. That's the end of the season though. I'd say a pretty successful season. You know, we won the Premier League, we qualified for Champions League. Next season, I want to be the last season. I want to win the Champions League. Actually, let's check we got relegated. I always forget to do that. Leeds, Leicester and Burnley. Okay. Leeds and Leicester I've got a little bit of hope for. I think they'll have a couple of decent players. Burnley could. I'll take that. That's decent. But that's that. Let's get into season 7. Season 7, Jesus Christ. Season number 7, I think. Season number 7. Let's get into it. This is what the team is looking like. Not too bad at all. I definitely want to go for the Champions League this year. Let's see who we can buy. Burnley have Lewandowski's regen and still got relegators. This is Lewandowski's regen. It's got to be a Polish striker, 88 overall, 20 years old. That's got to be Lewandowski's regen. And he got relegated with Burnley. I mean, okay, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you boys. They're asking for 200 million. I'm not paying 200 million for Lewandowski's regen. Like, I've already got Emmanuel Dennis up front. I don't need him. The first signing I've made is Ivan Millier, a very good backup goalkeeper. Doesn't actually make the starting 11, but just to have a solid backup keeper in case Rodak gets injured, that's ideal. We have absolutely splashed the cash. I've managed to sign Lewandowski's regen. I don't know how I managed to do it. I signed him for, I think, 130 million plus Oscar, one of the bench players. We've got Lewandowski's regen. How the hell has that happened in a relegation-only career mode? Why did Everton want to... That's such an Everton signing. 31-year-old Tete. That's such an Everton signing. We have been given a Champions League group with Inter, Club Brugge and Slavia Praha. We should go through. Should definitely get past Bruges and Praha, but Inter, they're usually good at this point, so I don't know. Let's see if we get... Okay, I did expect us to be top of the league. I'm not going to lie to you, I am a little bit disappointed with second, but it's not the Premier League that matters. It's the Champions League. And we have advanced through with ease? A little bit with ease. All that matters is that we've gone through. And it's going to be Villarreal in the round of 16. Oh, come on. Give me that Hungarian team, man. Villarreal's not too bad. It's not... Yeah, that page has definitely got more good teams than this page, but... Or has it? I don't know. It's a strong round of 16, let's just say that. No business done in January. Now it's time to see, can we finally win the Champions League? Can we get the win? Leg number 1. Come on. It's a 3-1 win. We'll definitely take that. Leg number 2 then. Let's see this one out. We've got a 3-1 lead. We should be able to hold it. Let's see. Can we do it? Can we get to the quarterfinals? 0-0 draw. It's enough. I'll take it. Okay, touch wood. We have the favourable draw in this quarterfinal, which is a good sign. We've got a decent route here. Let's just hope we don't bottle it. Let's hope we don't do a Spurs, who, by the way, have got Inter. Here we go then. Leg number 1 away in Porto at the Estadio do Dragão. There you go, smashed it first time. We should be favourites here. Brendan Johnson's 95 rated, Jesus. Carvalho's 93. Let's see, can we do it? Leg number 1, let's get a good result. It's a 2-1 win. Closer than I'd have hoped, but a win's a win. Quick turnaround as we face Porto literally 6 days later. Let's see it out. At home to Porto, not to Nottingham Forest. I've recorded this for too long now. We're at home. Let's see it out. Let's get to the semi-final. Once again, we do with a 1-0 win. The Marciniak, that's how you pronounce it, I think, gets the goal. We're into the semi-finals. Okay, we got Dortmund. That's a tough one. That's a really tough one. I don't know what to expect from them. I think they'll still have Haaland, because obviously it's not FIFA 23. So this is going to be tough. Okay, this is where we fell 2 years ago. The semi-finals. They've still got Haaland. But I honestly don't know what to expect. Leg number 1 at the Dortmund Stadium. I can't remember what it's called now. Is it Signal Iduna Park or something? Leg number 1. Let's come away from Dortmund with a win. It's a 3-1 win. There we go. This is second leg of the semi-final to get to the final of the Champions League. We're 3-1 up on aggregate. We have the home leg. Can we do it? Come on, Forest. Get yourself to the Champions League final. Come on, we've done it. We've done it. We're going to the Champions League final. 5-2 on aggregate, 2-1 win. We've done it. And who else would it be but FC Barcelona? This is a big one. Meanwhile, though, we won the Premier League by 1 point, so I mean, if we win the Champions League, we're doing a double. Make that a treble if we win the Champions League. Not the quadruple, though. That was won by Aston Villa. So here we go. This is what the team is looking like going into the Champions League final. I'm going to play it. It's going to be a tough one. Estadio Metropolitano, the home of Atletico Madrid. Barcelona still got him titty. Walking him out as a captain, that's an interesting one. Who else can I see from there? Frankie de Jong at the back, I think that is. Ter Stegen I saw. Andre Silva, Ferran Torres, Fabian, Ansu Fati, Alphonso Davies. So they've obviously got a good squad. This is the team that we have assembled of relegation players. Players that have been relegated with their clubs. We've signed them, we've got them out of the mud, and they've taken us to a Champions League final. Let's finish off the job. It is underway here between Barcelona and Nottingham Forest for the right to call themselves the European champions. Can Forest finally regain their destiny and win the Champions League? That's definitely a foulable. Good tackle as well. And we can counter if there's an opportunity here. We found Carvalho. Can he release Marciniak? He has. Marciniak, early chance. He's missed it. Oh, that was such a good chance. Oh, such a good chance. You've got to be putting them in. It's a ball in. Can Akanji get that away? They've headed it. And it's gone wide. Fabian. And this is dangerous, man. Barcelona are playing decent. To find Shaparenko. Plays out to Brennan Johnson, the 95 overall man. Turns. And plays in Marciniak. He's going to square it. It's 1-0. It's in. Alan St-Maximin, the man signed from Newcastle, has scored in the Champions League final, and we get the opening goal. Gucci man himself. That's a scary, Jesus Christ. It's 1-0. Trying to get past Davies, but he's not going to catch him up. Davies keeps hold of the ball. And it's good defending by Livramento. He's absolutely played him inside out here. Fabian's put the cross in for Ferran Torres. It's in. Andre Silva scores on the stroke of half time. And Barcelona are back level. And it's been coming. It has been coming. This woman's going inside that man's body somehow. It's all kicking off. And Barcelona have equalised just on the stroke of half time. And there we go. We could have been going in 1-0 up, but instead we're going in at 1-1. Yeah. Quite frustrating. I think we've been the better team. We just need to finish the chances better. Dennis is going to come on at some point as well, so this is good work here. Shaparenko, Marciniak. Plays it through to Carvalho. Carvalho, can he make it 2-1? He can! It's 2-1! We've retaken the lead through Fabio Carvalho. Whew. It's been coming. It's been coming, like I said, with the Barcelona goal. We've been all over him this half. And we've paid the reward. We've been rewarded with Fabio Carvalho slotting it in the bottom corner. Beautiful finish. Marciniak's cameo is done for the day. It's time for Emmanuel Dennis, who's been here since Season 2. I think the first player I signed. No, he's been here since Season 1 actually. The first player that I signed. Can he score? Let's Emmanuel Dennis. St-Maximin. Takes a turn and feeds in Dennis. This could be the moment. Emmanuel Dennis has done it. It's 3-1. Emmanuel Dennis, the man who's been here since Season 1, the first player that I signed in the episode, may have just won us the Champions League and wrapped it up for us. Name me a better storyline in a career mode than that. Should Try and get a goal with Johnson as well, actually, because he's been here all episode as well. It's Johnson. It's Johnson. It's 4-1. And that is what happens when you have a 95 or 96 rated player in the team. It's 4-1. There you go, 4-1. Game over. We've won the Champions League with Nottingham Forest. He's been underrated. The game's going to be finished soon though. It is done. We have won the Champions League with relegated only players. We have won. We've finally done it. Oh, thank God. Thank the Lord, man. Oh my word, that took a long time. But we finally won the Champions League with a team of relegated players. And I'm just going to sit back and enjoy this, because this has been a few days of work. And there is the Champions League trophy with the red and white stripes of Nottingham Forest. Probably should have made Brendan Johnson the captain. I think he has been done a little bit dirty there. But Akanji, he's going to lift the trophy for Nottingham Forest. We have won the Champions League with relegated players. We have done it. And that is where I'm going to cap off the video. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If you want to see any more career mode challenges, let me know in the comments what you want me to do. I did enjoy doing this video, so I'm definitely looking forward to doing more. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Take care of yourselves.